Hi everybody, so I'm back and I'm going to show you where I keep my books and where I keep my arts and crafts and things like that. So my books, I just changed and I keep my books right here. Because I use my Nook a lot, I tend to not really read books, or I read books like once and then I put them over here. So I still have to finish organizing my books, but this is where I keep some of the books that I plan on reading. Obviously, I don't plan on, or books that I have just read. So, yeah. And then, and then this for sure is I keep notebooks that I plan on using. I love notebooks. I have a bunch, way too much, so these are notebooks that I plan on using. Next drawer is some more books. And more books. These aren't even half my books, guys. And more books. Twilight series. So yeah, this is where I keep my books. I don't really have a lot of room. Yeah. So, this is my mom's side. And right across from the door is my desk, which is where I keep my craft stuff. And my American Girl doll stuff. So, I'm going to start from the top. So that bucket is where I keep a lot of craft books and crafts things. So like I keep some clay in there. I keep sign language books. I keep other types of books. I keep drawing books and bracelets and stuff like that. This is I think I told you guys once that I have something called a fantasy life. If you don't know what it is, don't worry about it. I'll probably end up explaining it to you, but this is where I keep pictures of that. And this is an old fantasy life that I had. Well, both of these are old, but that's older. And then this is just a spare folder, and that's where I used to keep my pencils in. So now here, this is where I used to keep all my books, but I don't keep them in here anymore. This is where I keep all my, except for this, an exception for this is where I keep all my doll stuff. So this is their major clothes, like dresses, skirts, stuff like that. And this is where I keep my photo albums, or photo albums I want to fill. This photo album is filled, but these two aren't. I want to fill that one. This is where I keep all my doll's hair accessories. And then I have some fabric that I use to make their tutu. So, yeah. And this is the accessories I have for them, plus their dog. This last little cubby thingy is, this is where I keep all their shoes, socks, and I have a couple hairbrushes in there right now. And then this is where I keep their hats and small little clothing items, underwear, things I've made for them, stuff like that. And now, this is my desk. Now this is kind of my mom's side, like she always has like a little corner, I feel like. And this is my side. And this is an extra bookmark that I have to put with the books somewhere. This is my Nook. I always keep it by my bed, on or by. It's my lifeline, pretty much. This is a book that I want to get into reading. It's a borderline book. And this is a book I got for Christmas. It's basically a day-to-day journal. So I keep it right by my bed. And these next two are pencil boxes that I just keep some of my markers and pens in. But yeah, you can see that. This black bag has hard to do with one hand. It has all my scissors, glue, tape, things like that. Just put this right here. And then this is where I keep my phone or my iPod or little things that I don't want to clutter. And it's just an old cookie jar. And this is a new / old Tupperware I found in the garage. And this is where I keep all my magazines. A lot of the art that I make is collages or magazines and things like that. So it's just one place to keep all my magazines. It looks messy, but it's pretty much all the same thing except for this fabric, which I don't really know where to put. This is a ruler, which I don't know where to put. And then this is where I keep all the main art things. So yeah, I'll show you this real quick. So this is where I keep. Now, just to let you know, it took me so long to finally figure out how I wanted these things placed. So these are these 3 major paints. They're my biggest paints I have. I usually just use watercolor. But yeah, and then these are some paintbrushes I have. Now these are the pens that are not in here. So yeah. And then this is some jewels that I found around the house, and I figured I should use them. And this is all my watercolor, including this. This is some like sponges, and these are like foam things. Like this is me squeezing them. Like they're crackly foam things. I have a lot of them. Oh yeah, and this is a spare crayon. Let's see. Oh, these are like mini cotton balls. Except they're for art. So they're fun. And then these are just ribbons, because I like to use ribbon a lot to line out my artwork. So yeah. Then the last thing I have in here is other ribbon that I use. Also bigger crackly things. I don't know what they're called. And smaller. And I have a lot of these. And then this is a smaller foam. A bigger foam thing. And these are some letters and numbers to stick a color. And this is some embroidery things that I never used. So, yeah. That's just that. And this is an old shoebox that I plan on making, so I just have it right here because I really want to do this art project that's called Inside Out, and yeah. So yeah, so this is all on the top. Now on here, right here, is where I put all the stuff that I want to hang up. I want to get some art on my walls, more art. So I just have all these, couple of the things I made. I colored this, something for BPD, and a picture I drew, and things like that. A picture my friend drew. So, yeah. Now, these 3 drawers, I don't really want to show you, but I'll show you real quick, because they're not very organized. They're just where I keep the things that I don't know what to do with. Oh, but at this bottom drawer, I keep some of my notebooks. I should really show you guys my notebook collection someday. Most of my notebooks I have never written in, or I've half written in. But yeah. I plan on, the only thing I really want to organize more is down there is where my dolls are and a couple other things. My books that I showed you, since they weren't that organized. And maybe these 3 drawers. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's pretty clean. But yeah. So, thank you for watching if you watched this whole thing. I'll see you later. Bye.